A former National Guardsman smuggled illegal aliens. It's July 28th, 2025, and these are your headlines. A Houston-based former member of the Texas National Guard who once served on the front lines of Operation Lone Star is now facing up to 10 years in prison after a federal jury convicted him of human smuggling. Mario Sandoval, a 27-year-old Houston resident and former National Guardsman, was deployed to the U.S.-Mexico border as part of Operation Lone Star, which was the Texas-led initiative launched in 2021 to curb illegal immigration. The operation mobilized both the Texas National Guard as well as the Department of Public Safety. Despite being released from his official order, Sandoval remained in the Rio Grande Valley and in July of last year began smuggling illegal aliens north of the immigration checkpoint. Jurors were shown text messages showing Sandoval's coordination in the smuggling operation, including his role arranging drivers and alerting others to law enforcement locations. Surveillance footage also placed him near the checkpoint during the times those messages were sent. Sandoval was discharged from the Texas National Guard in October of last year. Although he claimed the texts were taken out of context and that no conspiracy existed, a jury found him guilty after a one-day trial and less than an hour of deliberation. The case was part of Operation Take Back America, a federal initiative targeting human smuggling and illegal immigration. According to the Department of Justice, Sandoval now faces up to 10 years in federal prison. Sentencing is scheduled for October 22nd. Over the past 6 months, 214 illegal alien child sex offenders were arrested, exceeding the 211 similar arrests made during the entire 2024 fiscal year by the agency's local field office, according to U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement. These arrests are the result of coordinated enforcement operations led by ICE's Enforcement and Removal Operations Houston and supported by multi-agency teams including the FBI, ATF, DEA, Customs and Border Protection, Diplomatic Security Service, U.S. Marshal Service, as well as state and local law enforcement. This latest operation builds on a series of major sweeps in recent months. In March, ICE arrested 646 illegal aliens in Houston, including 7 known gang members and 34 charged or convicted of sex crimes, many of them involving minors. In May, a targeted sweep resulted in 422 arrests, including individuals suspected of murder and arson, with more than 260 of those having prior criminal convictions. In June, ICE operations led to over 1,300 arrests in the Houston area, including 32 convicted child sex offenders, 9 individuals with homicide convictions, 16 known gang or cartel affiliates, and 1 that was previously convicted of hijacking an airplane. Also in June, 142 criminal aliens were deported from Houston to Mexico, including 11 child predators and 8 gang members.
Are you worried about your kid's future? You should be. I'm Charles Blaine with Texas Tomorrow. This is a show where we're going to talk about the issues and the people that are pushing the policies that concern your family, your home, and your kids. Catch Texas Tomorrow every Thursday.
Allen ISD has adopted a new policy to keep cell phones out of the hands of students during the school day, complying with a new state law aimed at improving classroom behavior and academic performance. Legislation passed earlier this year as House Bill 1481 requires all Texas school districts to set policies that will prohibit students from using smartphones and other personal electronic communication devices from bell to bell. The measure receives strong bipartisan support from state lawmakers and aligns with a growing consensus nationwide about the harmful effects of excessive cell phone usage on students' education and health. Local districts have broad discretion over how they implement their phone-free policies, ranging from prohibiting devices entirely to providing secure storage areas in classrooms or simply requiring students to keep devices in their backpacks during class time. Allen ISD trustees approved their new policy during a board meeting on July 21st. HB 1481 doesn't require districts to adopt a policy until September, but Allen ISD officials wanted the new rules in place when the school starts next month. For more of today's stories, go to TexasScorecard.com.